Good evening, YouTube. Andrew here with a quick video showing the three knives that I got in the mail today. First off, we have the Asher Knives Spiro. Next up, we have the Asher Knives Centari. And finally, we have the Ritter RSK MK1-G2 Mini Hogue. So I actually, on last Friday, I watched a video that Knives Fast put up talking about the Asher knives and how he felt that they were a great value for the quality that you get and for the price you paid. And when you look at the size, they're very comparable to the bug out, and just it's a size knife that I'm a really big fan of. It fits my hand well, and I feel like I have a substantial blade, but it's not a scary knife, and as well it just carries in your pocket well. Plus, I can just get a good handle on it. So the first knife we'll look at is the Spiro. We have a 7.4 overall length, a blade length of 3.2 inches, and when it's closed, it's 4.2 inches. Very nice drop point blade in the S35 VN steel. We have G10 handles, and we have a liner lock. The liner lock does not have any jimping on it, so it's very comfortable. The deployment is very crisp. The action's extremely smooth, and you have a nice deep carry clip. It's ambidextrous, and I like how it has this plug. Only one of my very few knocks about this knife is that the screws aren't fully recessed, but at the same time, the handle's nice and smooth, so I don't think you're going to really run into too many issues. I really like the style of that clip. And you have thumb stud deployment. That is the only method of deployment, but not bad at all. And what really drew me to buy this guy is that it's only $75. You've got S35 VN, G10, and just really nice build quality for only $75, which let's face it, that's a hell of a bargain. I mean, when seeing the video, I'm like, wow, like based off just seeing the materials, you're like, okay, that's really good quality, or really good materials. So, is there a catch with the build quality? And no, it's an excellent knife. Like, very happy with both these purchases. The next one up is the Centari. As you can see, it has the access style lock. We have a harpoon style blade, also an S35 VN. The overall length again is 7.4 inches with 4.2 closed and 3.2 blade. Multiple deployment. You can either open or close with or you can open with either the access style lock or the thumb stud. Very crisp, very sharp. I honestly prefer using the access lock. It's style lock. It's very smooth, as you can hear. My biggest knock on this knife is the somewhat mushy launch when you do the thumb studs, but the thumb studs are very nice and smooth on both knives. Like no harshness, no abrasion. I've noticed that with some knives with the thumb studs, they can be a little bit sharp, but these are nice and smooth. Let me just be completely quiet for one launch, though. Can you kind of hear that little wheeziness to it? You don't have it when you use the access style lock, but but you do when you have the thumb studs. Nice, nice backspacer. You do have a backspacer on the Spiro too. It just doesn't pop quite as much. It kind of blends in with the knife, whereas with this one it adds that nice pop of color. Really nice G10 hand scales. Again, you have deep carry pocket clip. The screws aren't recessed, which is maybe my second even minor issue with this knife. But that plug is very nice and flush. It's more flush on this one. They do have another knife that also uses the access style lock, called the Nomad, and it actually basically has the same style blade as the Spiro. So I figured I don't have many harpoon blades, so I figured, well, if I'm already gonna get the Spiro, I might as well try something different, and which is why I went with the Centari. But and with the Nomad, they also have a frame lock one, which I believe if you go with the frame lock Nomad, I believe that one is 75, like the Spiro. If you do go with the Access style lock Centari, or the Access style lock Nomad, or the Centari, it's only 85. Which again, when you compare what you're going to pay for a bug out, which I believe a standard bug out's around 130 to 150, somewhere in there. So you figure you're getting S35 VN as opposed to S30, and you're it's 85 versus like 130. I really think that Asher knives could go somewhere big, could gain quite a following, because if the quality of the two knives that I got is any indication, they're excellent, and I would definitely recommend checking them out. I mean, especially you look at the quality of the materials, and you look at the quality of materials, and 75 for the Spiro or the frame lock Nomad, or 85 for the Centari or the Access lock style Nomad. It, it's it's a really good deal. I definitely recommend them, and I'm very tempted to pick up a frame lock Nomad here in the near future, uh, just to see how that frame lock compares to the liner lock or the Access style lock. Then the third knife I got, we have the Ritter Mini Hogue with the Knifeworks exclusive Stonewash blade in 20 CV with the red and black Damascus. This little guy is just unbelievable right out of the box. So crisp, so smooth. It actually took me quite a bit of time to get him, because UPS lost my package somewhere between Louisiana and Tennessee, so it actually took about a week and a half to get this guy. However, I believe Knifeworks had it out like either the day after I made the purchase, or maybe it was 2 days later. So I definitely don't fault them for how long it took, but definitely interested in checking out the full size Hogue, because this guy just blows me away with how nice it is all around. It's a smaller knife. I don't carry that many knives that small, because I do have a little bit bigger hands, but I think the gripping, the Damascus just absolutely just it just sticks to my fingers, like I'm holding it with two fingers right now, yet I feel like I have full control. It's a 6.875 inches overall. Closed is 4 inches, and the blade is 2.9 inches. As mentioned, it's 20 CV blade. Got a really nice deep carry clip. A little bit holdover at the end, but not anything major. I guess they wanted to make sure they took care of the lanyard fans out there. But just so smooth. This guy came in at about 150, so it's a little bit pricier of a knife, but when you look at the materials plus the cool exclusive Damascus, I believe they have an all black mini version that comes in a little bit less expensive. Let's see here. Yeah, the if you go with the solid black, you're looking at about 140, and but you still get the 20 CV blade. So so basically for about $10 more, you can get the Damascus. There's also a version that's purple that looks really cool. Probably not going to spend. I actually kind of wish that they had the purple and the mini and the black and red in the full size, or vice versa. I'd go either way, but as much as awesome as it is, it's also a pretty pricey knife. So I wouldn't. Not going to get two minis. I like this one a little better. Although if they did a purple, the purple style and the full size, I'd be all over that one. But anyways, this video has gone a little bit longer than I expected. Oh, I guess we will just do a real quick size comparison. Here's the bug out that I highlighted in my video on Sunday that I just got, the Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive version. As you can see, the both of the Asher knives are pretty much the exact same size as the bug out. They do weigh a little bit more. I guess if you're, but it to me, I'm not as concerned with the weight as some people are. To me, it's a knife. I'd rather have a little bit of a chunkier knife that I can get a really nice firm grip on than a really lightweight knife that you don't know that you have. Partially because I wouldn't want to accidentally put it in the washing machine. I kind of like to be able to feel it, know that it's there, and so again, as you can see how similar they are in size. Definitely recommend all three of these new knives. I highly recommend this new bug out too. It's outstanding. Very, very sharp. And if you watched my video from Sunday, you saw that it was, my only real gripe about it was that complained about the lock stick out of the box, and it took less than a day. It's broken in nicely. I'm messing up a little bit flipping it right now just because looking through the camera lens as opposed to looking at my hand. But yeah, but anyways, I'll wrap this up because this video went longer than I planned. But again, we have the Mini Hogue from KnifeWorks exclusive, the Asher Knives Centari, and the Asher Knives Spiro. Great value. Can't stress enough how impressed I am with these two for how much you get for the price. And then the Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive bug out, which I got Sunday. But yeah, so please leave me any comments, ask me any questions you might have. I hope you enjoyed this video, and sorry for making what I planned to be a 5-minute video into a 14-minute video. Have a great night. Bye.